Hello my fellow aliens, welcome to my cabin. My name is Super Levi, and I'm a VTuber who reads you a story for today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially happened. My schedule has been so freaking packed this week to the point where I can't even do a Halloween stream on the day Halloween. So which is why I am streaming very early for Halloween, even though it's not Halloween. Tomorrow is going to be a very super busy day to the point where I'm not sure if I have enough energy to stream for tomorrow. So, which is why I will be streaming very early. I should have put it even though it's not Halloween yet in the title. But yeah. Oh man. This week has been crazy, I'll just say. Yeah, like looking at my schedule, yeah. Very, very busy to the point where I can't even stream though. I don't think I got enough energy to stream, so here we are. Just gonna stream very early and celebrate Halloween together though, cause why not? Anyways, welcome guys, we're here for Halloween chat stream, even though it's not Halloween yet though. But still Halloween though, right? No, no. It could be, it might be Halloween like right now in your guys' time, so this might be perfect for you to stream though. Also, I did saw a message where I think it says like it's not yet, and guess, well, I know it's not Halloween yet though for your time, but in my time, it is still not Halloween though. For your guys' time, if it's Halloween for you, then happy Halloween. Good news is that I'm finally feeling, I hope I feel a bit more reassured because I have a lot of things planned to do in November, and hopefully I get my whole mindset together because holy crap, I have been slacking off so badly to the point where I need to get back to my mindset though, because I know I said that how last month I said that this October I had to be more productive and for my arts and drawings and writings and stuff like that and videos, but I think I have been slacking off because holy crap y'all, planning a costume last minute for Halloween is not a great idea though. And especially if you're being lazy and you're making like a mask still, which if by the way, if you're wondering what mask I'm wearing, take a guess. Look what I'm wearing on my head right now. Take a guess and you'll see. But yes, I had to do that last minute and I wasn't sure how to strap it, so I had to do that last minute, not last minute, but very early. But I think we got things all planned out though. So tomorrow I probably won't be streaming because I'm gonna be quite busy for tomorrow, like Halloween parties and celebrations, stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna be home though. I'm probably gonna be home by around 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. where those times I don't stream though because it is like super late and I don't want to stay up all night and chatting though. I just want like some sleep, and that's pretty much it though. I am pretty much looking forward to November and maybe December as well though. But I've also came up with things that's also a last minute plan, which is to make a Halloween art. And if you're wondering, yes, I actually did make a Halloween art though, but I really want to make one though. It's not gonna be like a full-on illustration though. I think for now on though, for drawings, I might want to do some sketches instead of doing like a full illustrations because holy crap, they eat up most of your time because the illustration I did for More Calliope took me weeks though. Might because I was like following the schedule, but I was being lazy because I just like did it for like 10 minutes and I just gave up. And it's probably not a good habit. Not a good habit, not a very good habit to the point where you're just like drawing for like 10 minutes, you're like, okay, I'm done though. Even though I have like 3 hours left, I'll just be done, slack off, and yeah. Not a great habit for me. I want to change that habit for me the next month though, and hopefully I get to do at least, maybe not all illustrations, but maybe like 2 or 3 illustrations, and the rest of the drawings I want to do are sketches. Hence why recently I've been doing drawings and doing a bunch of sketches and been posting them though. I don't think I've posted them on YouTube yet. I should probably post them on YouTube because I want to share with you guys. But we have some good news to share though. So good news is that for writing though, I think I'm starting to like fully feel confident and understand of that how it's necessary for chapters to be short. Because I think this chapter I'm writing will be 1,000 words. It's not long though, but I want to at least be short though because I want to rush out the story and stuff like that. But I think the first half I kind of rushed out some of the stories, so I'm gonna try to make sure and not to at least rush out excuse me, not to rush out the whole story by writing at least 5,000 words. Not 5,000, but like 3,000 words per chapter. And the short chapters, I was gonna need them to like build up, and I have to build up, and hopefully I don't rush through things. I still just started out. I'm still starting it, and hopefully I don't rush through things a lot and have a rush ending. I just want to go a slow pacing. I know many of you readers dislike slow pacing. Me, technically, I read stories and I also dislike slow pacing. But it really depends that though, because slow pacing is usually a good strategy when it comes to writing stories. Fast pacing is also good, but things gets a bit confusing throughout times when you have fast pacing and you think that things are going a bit too fast and you want to at least slow down a bit just for things to build up. Hence why I might be doing some short chapters for a while with at least 1,000 words before I could start feeling confident and write at least longer chapters though that are at least 3,000, 4,000 words. Maybe not 4,000. I don't know how many words that I wrote for the chapters. The first 3 chapters actually. I almost choke on my spit. Alright, you know what, but I'm gonna I'm gonna be leaving on the live stream. What? Sorry, I had struggle reading though. Oh man, yo. So, we're not bringing up the candy corn conversation in the chat because that's not what it's about. You're asking me which side I am on when it comes to candy corn. Am I on the like one or the dislike one? For me, I'm neutral because first taste, I enjoyed it, but if I eat more candy corns, then it's a big no for me. So I'm more of a neutral one. First bites for it feels some is a nice, pretty well, but if I eat more, then I might as well feel some sickness. I might feel some nauseous. I might throw up, maybe something like that. I'm not sure. So yeah, let's talk about how busy I am this week. So I went to my dentist appointment. It was my first time visiting to a new dentist place. Very awesome though, but I'm gonna have a next appointment next month, and then I'll have my cleaning next year because next month, because you guys remember how I mentioned about I have a chipped tooth in my teeth? Yeah, they're gonna have to like figure that out. They're gonna like to fill it in, the missing chip tooth, and I'm possibly gonna have to get my wisdom teeth removed very early. So not fun, not very fun at all. So, well, am I gonna be looking forward to it? I don't know though. It's mostly the anesthesia process. I think it's mostly the recovery process of wisdom teeth. I don't know how long it takes to recover from wisdom teeth. Let me look it up. Apparently they say that recovery takes 1 to 2 weeks on average, so it's gonna be a struggle though, because if I'm gonna be at least recovering though, then because I've been told that when you're recovering from your wisdom tooth removal, you shouldn't be talking too much. You shouldn't be laughing, especially laughing though, because I've seen Markiplier did a try not to laugh when he got his wisdom teeth removed, and he was told not to laugh because it would hurt. So when he was laughing, and it hurts, so it's gonna be tough for me not to laugh because I really enjoy laughing. I really enjoy feeling a bit more happy and being more happy at myself more. So it's gonna be tough though because I enjoy laughing. Let me see though. Eat soft food like soups, yogurts, and applesauce. Okay, soft foods. I hopefully. Wait, is it like are hot foods better though, like soups and something like that? I'm not sure. Avoid hot or spicy foods. Okay, well I need something though. Soft foods then. Well, that's just great. I don't know how I'm supposed to eat. I don't know why though. If I'm like recovering, I just don't want to eat anything though. I know eating is very important, but I just don't want to like eat anything because I don't want to like disturb anything or something like that. I don't know. Oh boy, I am so not looking forward to the wisdom teeth removal. Well, that's just freaking great. Fantastic. Okay. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm literally like playing Dokkan Battle on my phone right now as we're chatting. Just link leveling. I'm just like trying to do this event, link levels and stuff like that. I still don't know why the possessed Goten and Gohan have 9 levels ranks, while my Trunks is still stuck at 8, and it still bothers me. And I think I'm gonna have to use my orbs to up those levels, and I don't want to waste those orbs because those orbs are very rare to get. And I think the only way you can get them is by purchasing, but I'm a free to play, not pay to play, so that's gonna suck. And at least on the bright side though, I've been watching a couple of movies before Halloween though. I think tomorrow I might watch more movies. Or I think for tomorrow I want to watch some scary movies though. Because for the first time, I've actually finished watching Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one, the original Nightmare on Elm Street. And you know what? I really enjoyed it. The one thing I'm not looking for is the sequels, because I do know that sequels later on in most slasher films are Oof, it depends, but it was the 80s, it was the 90s back then. They were like crash. Those movies were made for like cash grabbers. Is that how you say that right? I have no idea. So maybe I'll watch the sequels. I think the one I'm looking forward to is the second one because I remember the second one was my first introduction to the Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy Krueger. So I think I'm looking forward to that though. Here, I'll just do this and boom, boom. Now I'm back to link level grinding. I'm almost out of meat, so I'm just gonna have to use some dragon stones to fill them up. And this seems to be good. I'm almost like I'm almost like finishing their link levels. They're like 9 or 8, and they're almost at 10. So I gotta like stay up though. I should have grind very early in the morning though. Shoot. Well darn. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot because so you guys remember how I used to post shorts, right? It's been a while since I post some shorts covers though, but because this week, maybe this or next week, Dia de los Muertos, I want to do a cover, Remember Me. I want to do the cover, Remember Me, but I feel like that might get a copyright strike, but I don't care. I just want to do that song covers because it's from the movie Coco, which I really love the most. So I even watched both English and Spanish version as well. I think I've rewatched the Spanish version a lot more though than the English one because I really enjoyed it though. Maybe it's because I'm from like I was raised in like a Mexican family, so that explains it. Ooh, alright, so Halloween related buzz. So I've been doing a bunch of grinding. I have been doing a massive grinding in Scream Fortress 2, and I don't know when the update's gonna last. Let me scroll down and see when the update lasts. When's it gonna last? Come on, you better give me a date of how long it's gonna last. Give me a date. Where is it? It starts. Where is it? Maybe I'll open here. I'll just open up the game though. You guys will hear the music, but I'm just gonna open up the game and see how long it lasts because I need to list that down important as well because I don't want to miss out all the contracts. And no, I won't be playing on stream. I just gotta check what date it is. What date it's gonna end. If it's November 3rd or 2nd, I'll probably be mad. I might have to pull an all-nighter, which I hope I don't. Wrong one, that's my contract. November 7th. Okay, I was right. November 7th. Alright, that should give me enough time. That should give me enough time to do it, so that's good news. Should give me enough time. And besides watching new films, I've also been rewatching a lot of films I have watched. Which is Hocus Pocus, and I was also planning to watch Halloween Town as well. But I think I might plan to do that tomorrow to rewatching Halloween Town. Wait a second. Oh wait, who's the makeup? Because I remember. Okay, I remember. Because the reason why I remember Calabar because I was watching Dead Meets Kill Count, the Texas Chainsaw Man. I think it was like the last one, which is like the worst one, the worst one before it got a reboot. And because I remember one of the makeup artists did an effect or makeup for Calabar in Halloween Town, which is why I remember it the most though, because the makeup artist, and that's it. It's been a while. I think I remember the first one. Second one no, actually I don't remember the first one. Second one I barely. Third one I don't. It's been a long since I've heard about the third one. And my hair. Yeah, I should have like watched like the movie very early in the morning. I was just like I don't know, I think it's because I was like making the thumbnail for this stream though. I was making the thumbnail for this stream, and now after the stream I'm just gonna have to make an illustration of Sonic the Werehog. Oh, I should have spoiled it. Oops. Oh, dang it. I wasn't gonna say it of who I was gonna draw, but I spoiled it. Well, darn it. Well, I'll be darned. But that's alright. That's perfectly okay for me. And also, I have not been playing It's been a while since I've also played Resident Evil as well, though. It's been a while since I played Resident Evil, though, on stream, though. Maybe it's because, like, the game is so long, and because this week has been so busy for me, I probably couldn't find the time. And there's also a bunch of things that I want to finish up on before the stream, before we could play it, like the Scream Fortress contracts, though, the updates. I want to do all those contracts very quickly. I've been doing it off stream. Oh yeah, the Not Cry. The Not Cry, Act 3 and Act 4. Now, I finally managed to finish those. Horror Conquest. I don't know why I was gonna say movie, but I feel like a movie, you know? I've also been rewatching. I think I need to finish rewatching the Not Cry series video made by Mean Sleeve. I should have watched it. Oh, I should have watched it before I played Act 3 and 4, though. I probably did. Probably forgot about it. I thought I finished it, though, but I think I did not finish it, so that's alright, though. That's alright. Oh, that's right. Oh, I just remembered, though. I just remembered something. The FNAF movie 2. I forgot the FNAF movie 2 is coming out, though. I'm gonna watch it. I've heard it's just, like, scary. I heard it has a shorter run times, but that's okay, though. Shorter run times is perfectly fine. Like, not all movies need to be, like, at least 3 hours or 4 hours long. 1 hour is... Excuse me. 1 hour is perfectly fine for me. I personally enjoyed it, but hey, 1 hour film is pretty much nothing to me now because I literally watched the extended trilogy of Lord of the Rings. So watching the movies now 1 hour to 2 hours, is pretty much peanuts to me though, so yeah. No fear, nothing else. Oh my goodness, I just suddenly remembered that the first 2 episodes of Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is finally out. I was gonna watch it on TV, but I changed it last minute to watching Nightmare on Elm Street because apparently the first 2 episodes I saw, the run times were like 29 minutes or 28 minutes, so I just gotta change that last minute and just watched it on stream. Not on stream though, never mind, not on stream, but at least watched it though, you know? Watch the film, watch the movie. What am I even saying? I lost words. And this past month, so far, But did I watch a new episode of Rama and Mike's Family? I don't think I did. I was looking at the calendars and I just like listed out. Maybe I have watched it though. I think I must have watched it. I don't know. I'm like losing thoughts though. Oh man, dude, having 3 of my favorite shows being aired on the same day is a struggle. It's a struggle for me to follow. But yes, now that I finished another though, and Corpse, I still need to watch Corpse Party, and I think Corpse Party, I'll go back to my normal anime schedule that I made up, and just finish the shows I'm currently watching though. Oh my god, there's still one video that I do want to edit though. It's like very, very long, and I just need to like find time to like do it. What else did I listed down on my calendar? Dang, it's so insane, like, looking back at those days, it's like, today actually, it's so insane though, because of how time quickly, it passed by quickly though, and I'm already gonna miss Halloween, because I don't think I did a lot of Halloween related stuff this month though, and I literally did it last minute. I'm pretty ashamed of myself for doing it. I'm ashamed of myself for doing it though. Well darn. Well darn. But that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. Man, I'm already gonna miss Halloween though, because that means I had to go back to loading screen, and this loading screen though, I'm gonna miss this loading screen. Like, look at this. Is it Halloween? Yes, buddy, it is Halloween. It is indeed Halloween. And I don't think I ever get to show you guys the Fugi that my friend Komi made. Here, let me see if I can if you guys can see though. And actually I think you guys must have saw the Fugi in Sons of the Forest collab. I'm pretty sure you guys did, right? Yep, there it is. Look at this. I love it. Never thought I had another Fugi. A Fugi made from Komi, and I literally enjoyed it. And for some reason, I'm actually. Oh wait. Oh, I'm starting to get some. Oh, why is me in the pumpkin remind me of something? I think there was a character. Oh, I forgot it. It's been a long time since I moved. Because for those of you who don't know, what I originally want for my mascot though, not a character though, but I was thinking about what's her name again? I forgot her name. She's from Doctor Stone. She's wearing pumpkins at her hat. Okay, so seeing this Fugi reminds me of a mascot that I was going to make for my Vita. Because for those of you who don't know, I was going to make a mascot where I was going to have myself, well, not myself, but I was going to have you guys like an egg shape, and you guys like pop out, and you guys are wearing the shells. You guys have your hats, and you guys a little dress. The eggshells as a dress, and one to your hat. You get what I'm talking about, like the birds wearing the eggshells as a hat, or like Chows from Sonic, where one of the Chows are wearing the eggshells. Oh, I was actually gonna make that Fugi, not Fugi, but the mascots, like of my own mascots. So, but the thing is, I couldn't figure out what the name is. So, and the thing is that I am terrible of coming up names to give you guys, so there goes that. There goes that. Well, that's great. That's okay though. Maybe one day I'll have a mascot, and I think I still want to keep that original plan. If I ever have a mascot, then I'll just have you guys wearing eggshells as your little hats, because you guys might be bald though, since birds are not bald though, but you guys, I don't know, you guys don't have like spiky hairs and it looks like you're bald, you got nothing. Or actually, better yet though, what if the helmet serves a purpose though, and you just remove it, and there's a bald spots though, like you are like covered in fur, you got like bird furs, you got wings and everything, except there's one spot that's not covered in fur. That's your head, and when you remove the hat, it reveals your bald spot. Like King Neptune's from SpongeBob. Oh my goodness, I am a genius. I'm gonna feel so bad because, which means that canonically you guys have a bald spot. And it was my fault for designing you guys, so sorry. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So many stuff like happened this month. Oh yeah, the collab, and I think, ooh, I definitely had a lot. Yeah, 2 collabs this month, which was a surprise, and hopefully I do more collabs though. Hopefully, but if there's, cause it actually depends on. Maybe they're like watching, but I just want to say this cause like I always like feel afraid though, because I've like had experienced this before. I've had like experiences before, like especially in Discord though, the Discord days though. And there's a reason why I'm like usually a bit afraid of DMs or like pinging a person or like saying something I disagree, because for those who don't know, when I was like I think the reason why I like don't pings on Discord though, ping people on Discord, because I've like past experience that, because there was this friend who I won't like speak of, like it was in the past Discord server, so then they were not happy with me for just being there. And I think whenever I want to like ping someone and like get her like to talk to them, they just like get mad though, like do not like don't talk to me or something like that. I don't know why though. Or actually maybe not though. Maybe it's because like an accident though. Like I remember like I want to see though, because I was new to Discord, by the way. I didn't know what Discord was. I was still new to it. And I remember I did ping at everyone, and it got a lot of people mad though, to the point where I'm afraid of pinging people, especially like the ones with do not disturb. I don't know why though, but it's just like scares me, because it reminds me of my friend who just like used that do not disturb 24/7, and of course that friend was being a jerk to not just me but to everyone else in the server, and it was not that great though. So yeah, and I think to this day I'm still afraid of pinging people because I don't know, I'm just like having like these like what if thoughts, like if I ping, then what if they get mad at me? I don't want them to get mad at me. And second thoughts where I'm just like terrified and scared of pinging people, where I just don't want to like ping them anymore. And this is also why I'm like, maybe I like rarely like message or DMs though, because like I'm just like afraid though, you know, I'm just like afraid if I like mess up, like first impression must be the best. Like I need to think of some good words, some good sentences, which is why that I think I've been like, because like my poor wordings, I've also got made that friend also like poke fun at me for my poor words or like poor phrasings. So I always like think of like how can I at least be better, or how can I at least not mess up, like which is why I had to think, like it takes me so long. Like I see the message first and I want to respond first, but I'm like always having these second thoughts that are just like stopping me. It's literally like, it's the reason why they stopped me from responding first, because, and it's just like wait for the others to respond, because I usually like see what the others responds and I just like, okay, maybe I'll write something like this way, because I'm just like terrible. Not terrible though, because I'm just like afraid or scared, like what if I messed up my wording? So like what if I messed it up? What if they get mad at me? Because I did mess up something up though in the Discord server though, like with my friend, and I apologize though. I try my best to apologize, but they say that that's it, that's their apology. That's like, that's not a great apology at all. That like affected me badly, because I'm always like afraid and scared of people getting mad at me, and I'm this terrified. But I'm actually trying to make sure to be brave and like maybe at least not feel afraid anymore though, and just like take it though. I don't know, it's word for it. Like I said, I am very bad at phrasing things, because English is not my first language at all, and I always try my best not to mess up my sentences, which is why I always stuttered a lot. It's why I stuttered so many times when I'm trying to conversation, because I'm always having these second thoughts that retracts a sentence and makes me read things of, okay, no, never mind, I should not say this, I should like say something else. This is why I tend to stutter a lot, and it actually kind of bothers me, and I'm always afraid that maybe do people find that annoying? I stutter a lot? I don't know, maybe I should not have these thoughts and just like not accept the what ifs, because it hasn't happened yet, and you should never have these thoughts, because has it happened yet? No. So why are you having these thoughts anyway? Because like you like are you like blaming yourself or what? So yeah. I'll try my best. I'll accept of who I am. Do I stutter a lot? Yes, but that's okay, because it's part. I'm doing good, thank you. Elise, hey! Hi, you are not annoying. Thank you. Oh my goodness, why do I like, is this supposed to be like a Halloween shine stream, and I just somehow made your guy, I just like somehow bring your guys' mood down because of my yapping and stuff. Like, I deeply apologize for that. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a Halloween chat stream, and I was going to talk about what I've been doing these these past month, like editing videos and like doing stuff IRL, like learning how to ride bicycle, and going outside often, and I just somehow bring the mood down. I am deeply sorry for that. Let's change topic real quick, because I somehow brought the mood down. I am sorry. Let's change topic real quick. There's one thing that I do steal is jokes, because I am not great at coming up with jokes. So I have no idea how people come up with jokes, because when I see like you guys like doing like some jokes, like maybe like puns, I just like, oh screw it, I'll just like Google it. I'll just like cheat. Is it cheating if I look up puns? Sure. Is it like overused and old? Sure, but it'd be funny as well though. Why not? Why not? No way this man hasn't learned to ride a bike before 12. Ooh. Fun thing is though, because my sister told me this, because when we were kids, we were so good at riding bikes. We were so good at riding bicycles, and I think we just stopped that. And because like I haven't rode a bicycle for a long time, I had to relearn. I had to learn balance, and I almost tripped so many times. And I've been sitting on the seat so... I think I've been sitting on the seat for so long, my butt was starting to hurt. Might be because that maybe it's because like this bicycle is a bit too small, but we had two bicycles. One that I rode as a kid, though. Well, it's a bit too big for me to sit, and one that my dad rode. But my dad's bicycle is way too big for me to sit, so I'm just gonna use the other one. Homie, hello, hello. Pun punny. Wait, pun punny. I don't know why I don't know why I misread it as pun puppy. What is it? Cause I'm a beginner? Am I like a beginner or what? Oh, wait a second. When did Google added Pac-Man on Halloween? What the heck is this? Google literally just added a Pac-Man minigame. What the heck? There's one thing of why I have so many tabs is because I always, when Google adds something on special days, I just like keep those tabs, and hopefully I just don't refresh it. I was just being funny, XD. Oh, okay. Bro, this robe is like, ooh, my chair is like almost broken. I just have no idea how my chair is like those handles where you rest your arms, those like, you know those chairs where you like rest your arms and you just like rest in them. And so these covers, which are supposed to be soft, they're like wearing them out. I have no idea how that happened. I've never noticed the damage right now. But it's just happening. And I have two of these chairs up, so maybe I'll steal them? Who knows? That was a Twitch notification if you're wondering. That sound was doon. If you're wondering why I'm like quiet like for sometimes, because I'm like focusing on playing a gacha game right now, and there's an event that I missed out in the morning, and it's like 1 hour left, so I'm not gonna miss that out. Ooh, maybe next month. Maybe like I think next month for November, I might have to play something. I still need to like learn. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it works the same thing that I connect my PlayStation, my Wii U to the PC screen. Maybe it could work, because I was actually thinking that. But because funny story though, I thought that I need to like find a way or purchase something to connect the Nintendo Switch to my PC. Turns out that I could just like remove the controllers and just played it. Like why not though? I have not played Nintendo Switch on controllers for a long time. I just use it on the pad, and that's pretty much it. Maybe it's time I need to like play though, because there's this game, like I did mention before, I want to play Mario Galaxy, and I have the All Stars 3D collection, which you can't purchase anymore because Nintendo discontinued. And I also have Super Mario Galaxy 2, the original copies. Yeah, I had a bunch of games, mostly Nintendo stuff, because we had a lot. We had Nintendos. My parents were big Nintendo fans. We had a lot. We had the Nintendo DS. We had 3 Nintendo DSs. I think I don't know where the other one go though. I think there was two, because I know one has like the Spider-Man cover on it. And I remember we played a bunch of those games like Mario Kart DS, Yoshi's Island. Actually, no, Yoshi's Island was like a the Game Boy exclusive, right? Yeah, I think it was. So maybe I'll play the one stream. I think once like some of the events I'm playing on stream, the Halloween events are over, I think that's when I'll start playing them though. And of course, there is one game that I still have not finished yet, which is Resident Evil, and I think I'm gonna have to rely on Google because fun story though, I get oh dude, if there's one thing I hate about Mucus is they always interrupt your yapping. Like funny story, like because I was like stuck on the mansion for 30 minutes without progressing, so I just like, oh you know what, I'll just Google once and that's it. Oh, I just have to remove the key from the book that I just got. Oh, awesome. I don't know, maybe I don't know, I just want to do things on my own pace, but then I realized that doing things on my own pace will eventually get me stuck, like especially puzzles though, because especially in Genshin, there are puzzles that I don't understand and I just look up on videos and I'm like, oh, it's that simple, really. And what else? Hold on, there's a freaking fly that keeps popping up my face. I swear, this fly has been appearing in front of my face every time I stream. This fly just kept showing up for like since 3 weeks, and it's still here. And I think for now, I think I'm just gonna have to get rid of it. But I don't even see it anymore. I could have sworn I saw it, but maybe that's no, it's here. It's here. Not only that, it happened to me last night though. I was sleeping and I just kept hearing some bzzz. And that's also why I almost broke my window, because for those who don't know, so there's a fly and I had like a sword, which is foam. It's a foam sword from Nerf guns, and I have a Nerf sword. I was trying to get it, but I somehow broke the curtains for my windows that I almost broke the window, and I was just glad that the curtains were closed and OBS disconnected. Why? There we go. Oh, I gotta write down my calendar, or else I'm gonna forget it, because on November 1st, November 2nd is Dia de los Muertos. I want to do like a short cover on Coco Remember Me, but I want to sing it in Spanish. That's why I've been practicing. I've been practicing singing that song in Spanish. I've been re-listening to it and just like paying attention of what to sing though. But the thing is that maybe it'll get copyright strike, because I think that's what happens with Singing in the Rain, because Singing in the Rain was actually, the cover that I made was actually 1 minute and 30 seconds, but when it was in processing, it got hit with a copyright and like, oh, well, let's have to trim it down in like under a minute. So that's just great. I think if most copyright songs, if it like go bypass 1 minute, then it's officially over. I'm not sure how long the song is, but you know what? I'll still sing it and upload it. Why not? Why not? And why are you disconnecting? What the frick? This keeps disconnecting. Am I like still live on hello? What the heck? Why do you keep disconnecting all the times? Really? Something just fell off of my chair. Whoops. There we go. Man, I don't know why. I just like. what is this chair called? Because whenever I mention a chair, like I'm trying to like give more context to this chair so that you guys don't feel confused. Like I know it's a gaming chair, but I have no idea what this chair is even called though. And there's like this. I don't know why I don't know why they're here for. Maybe they're just like to hold the handle. They're for the handle though. Those like small circles too. And I just dropped it. Those two. Like what are they for? Is it to like hold a handle or what? I don't know why they exist in the first place. Ooh, speaking of like, is there any Halloween puns that I can look up? Is there that I can steal some? Was there's one. There is one pun I see, but I don't know if there's a punchline. Let's see. Why don't zombies eat fast food? I don't know. Is there an answer? Ooh, maybe I should. If there's one thing I did regret this month is not doing a stream where I'm reading scary stories. I don't know why though, but I'm just like, when it. Oh, I'm just like terrified though. Maybe it's like terrified, or I'm just like not great at reading stories. Cause I think I remember like last year I did like a reading stream and there was like a few viewers, but I think I was just still new. It's been a while since I've done like a reading stream though. So maybe I should have done it for this month Halloween though. I could still do it though. I could just like do a reading stream like reading folklore stories and stuff like that. I could still do it though. But I don't think I found any Halloween scary stories to read on stream. So yikes. Maybe it's because I'm like bad at researching stuff. Maybe that's why though. Or I just like rarely do that. It's just like the idea pops up in my mind and I just like okay, that's a great idea, but will I do it? Maybe not. Maybe it's because I'm like lazy though. What are Wii games that I should play? Ooh, wait, do I still have... I don't know if I still have the Mario Kart Wii game. Hold on a second. Nope, I did not brought it with me. I just brought 4 Wii games and let's see. There's one thing I'm not looking to play in Super Mario Galaxy is a lot of people say that the world levels is very difficult, especially in the sequel. That's when things are very hard, so I think I might find some rage moments, which great. Make sure you clip it. Man, I really want to play Super Mario Bros. Wii. I don't remember much about this game. I don't think I've seen a lot of people, because I remember there's one thing I do remember most is the Super Mario Wii U, but I don't remember much about the Wii. That's one thing I don't remember. I think I had 3 because there's this like title called New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And I had 3 versions. I had the Wii version, I had the Nintendo DS version, which Mario becomes gigantic and you stomp things on the ground. And I also have the Wii U, but I barely remember the Wii U version. Oh, and speaking of Mario, because there's this... I'm not sure if you guys know, but there's a trend going on where... I don't know who started this trend though, but there's a trend where people posted down 10 games, like 10 games to get to know me. And I've listed some games that I play though, mostly childhood games I remember the most. And the one I put down is Mario, Luigi, Bowser's Inside Stories. And funny story about that, because I don't know why I did this as a kid, but every time I play a game that has like a story mode or something, I always press new game. I don't press continue, I just press new game. And that's what I did. I did this for the Nintendo GameCube games, I did it for PlayStation games. I did it for every games I touch, because every game I touch as a kid, I always get rid of the save files and press new games. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why. Oh man, there's one game that I really want to play, which is called SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab, but apparently GameCube discs does not work on the Wii U. Only the Wii games work, but the GameCube games does not work on the Wii U. And by the way, I do have Wii, but I think it's in the basement and I'm not sure where it is still. Maybe I should check and look for it though. But the only ones I have with is the Wii U. Maybe I could get the Wii working, but I'm not an expert, so I'm not sure how. It's going to require a lot of plugins to do it. So the Wii U is the only option that I have. I can give you some stories for Halloween if you want to hear it. Oh yeah, wait a second. Weren't you? Oh yeah, weren't you like gonna tell me the story where it was about? Because I think I heard some bits of it from the voice call. Like the woman, like an axe murderer, like cut heads off, and I'm not sure what she did with those heads. She like cut them, and I think that's pretty much all the context I know. I don't know. I forgot her name, but she's like an axe murderer, right? Lizzie Borden. Yeah, I think she like murder a bunch of people and maybe like her mother or something. I don't know. It's been a while because I think I don't know much about like stories about real life killers and stuff like that because I don't think I looked them up. And if there's some pop. Oh, actually, let me look up. There's like. Why connection interrupted? Why? Are there any writers I know besides Shakespeare? I don't know. If there's anyone that I know. Let's see. Here the Telltale. Oh, that story that I know. I'm actually looking up stories that I remember reading, like Edgar Allan Poe and William Shakespeare's. But I think I read one story each of them, and that's it. I don't think I read any of their stories besides the Telltale Hearts and the. Shoot, what's the story called? I forgot. Go on stream VC if you don't mind me being on stream with you only if you want to. Sure, I actually don't mind. I actually don't mind at all. Where am I supposed to? Alright. Oops.
Hi.
Hello, my child.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, I'm here to. Alright, I am finally here to be traumatized of hearing this story. Here we go.
Alright. So, you all want to know the story of hold on for a second. Let me save my game. And then I'll tell you the story of the axe murderer herself, Lizzie Borden.
The thing that puts fear into many people still to this day, the fear of being used by an axe.
I have
I
never
still say
heard this
she's
story
guilty.
before.
Alright. So, I can give you the quick version of the story of Lizzie Borden. So basically, with Lizzie Borden, shit. Hold on. Okay, so the whole thing with Lizzie Borden is that she was accused of killing her mom and her dad, because there has been speculation because either she was crazy or the abuse that she was suffering with from her parents, and so hold on for a second. I want to make sure I'm not. But I will say this: her house is haunted. You can actually go visit her house and spend the night there.
Wait, it's still there?
Yeah, it's a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, they converted it to a bed and breakfast where you could literally stay the night in the rooms of all the events that took place when Lizzie Borden slowly took the axe
Oh
and gave
my goodness.
everybody wax, wax.
Okay, hold on. All right, so this happened back in 1892 on a Thursday, August 4th. Let's see. Well, shit. Sorry. Am I
You're
allowed to
good.
curse on stream? Am I allowed to curse on stream?
Yeah, you are allowed.
Hold on.
Levi's a part of me when I say this, my child. Levi's a big boy. He can take it when we cuss.
Okay. 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 This is just. Okay. It's been a long time, so bear with me. It's been a very long time since I actually heard the story of Lizzie Borden. Okay.
You're good.
So basically, what happened was in that year, so Lizzie Borden's mom was upstairs making the bed, and her father was downstairs sleeping on the couch. Well, police came by and they found both of them dead. An axe went to, someone took an axe to their head. So they went towards Lizzie because, she was a daughter and she had motive, I believe. So she was tried for their murders. However, she was acquitted. They found her not guilty and they never figured out who actually killed the parents. So some believe that Lizzie Borden was guilty. Some believe she was innocent. But we would never, she went, wherever it was, she took it to her grave. Now, I think she might have said that she might have heard voices. So it just depends on how you side with her. Do you think she's guilty? Do you think she's not guilty? Basically. And that's where the whole nursery rhyme comes in. Lizzie Borden had an axe. She gave her mother 40 whacks. And when you saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Is what the whole nursery rhyme is with that.
And it's also that nursery rhyme is also as well used too for when you're doing like jump rope.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Oh, there's that story. Oh, but I have a really, really good one though. That's like kind of like it's mostly like like a horror story, but like a Spanish horror story. I don't know if your parents have ever told you the story of La Pascualita. I think it's called.
I don't think I've heard that before, no.
Okay, a long time ago, viewers, if you're watching this in Levi's chat, let me explain you this story. If my memory serves me right with this story, because I know this story from the inside and out. Now, long ago, there was a young girl in Mexico who was about to get married. Her mother had owned a wedding shop, coming and designing dresses and everything. She had this dress that she wanted to get married to of the man that she wanted. And he was honestly excited to see her to get married. But on the days before, well, on days before when she was supposed to get married to the man had simply just did not say nothing, did not do nothing at all, broke the girl's heart so bad to where she died of heartbreak. But legend said of this story was that the mannequin that's inside of the shop, that's outside of the window, they don't know if that's an actual mannequin or if that's the girl's body that's just been placed in there to be
Oh.
seen. They say that a lot of people, when you pass by that shop is still open, funny enough, too, but they made it now into a little small museum in honoring of the girl and her family. But they say that if you pass by where that mannequin is, you can literally see the eyes kind of move on its own slowly, like if it's following you. And if you get closer enough to it to where you're near the face, you can see small little stains of tears under her eyes from where she was crying before she died.
Ooh.
And it's really sad, like when I heard about this story, because I know my grandmother told me this story and my mom too. So they say that if you end up having your heartbreak before you wed, you can literally die from a heartbreak. So this is just something, this is a life lesson. If you're with the person, stay with that person. Don't let them die of heartbreak. Painful feeling, trust me. But there's that story.
There's
There's another
also,
one.
yeah, there's
There's
also
like a bunch
one.
that I know.
There's a one where I live at near where I live at called the Bell Witch. Have you heard of the Bell Witch?
No? I think that name sounds familiar. I think I've heard Bell Witch before, but I don't know much about it.
Well, the Bell Witch is a story of about a witch that haunted a family, specifically a man named John Bell. So, for centuries, the legend of an evil entity called the Bell Witch has made waves in rural Robertson County, Tennessee. The spirit allegedly appeared in the early 1800s to haunt farmer John Bell and his family. So basically, it was an entity described that haunted and terrified the Bell family. Um, so many don't really know exactly if the witch was if the witch was actually true or if she was just a fake. But John really believed that he was being haunted by a witch, which actually did really bad things, I would say, until one night. Um, hold on, when was it? In on December 1820, John Bell slipped into a coma, and then the next day he was found dead quietly at his home. He had been poisoned, and according to the Bells, they heard the witch's voice echo throughout the house, saying, "I gave old Jack a big dose of that last night, which fixed him." And then ever since John died, the Bell Witch never been heard from again. Like she just completely disappeared.
Ooh.
So they actually made a movie on the Bell Witch called American Haunting.
Oh, so
Ooh, let me
that's
see.
where that's from. Because the way you
Mm-hmm.
were describing it of the story, I'm like, is this like supposed to
It's
be
an
just like an
An
American
American
Haunting
American
or
Haunting.
American
haunting?
I see
Story.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's but see, it's different in the movie because I don't want to spoil anything. But there in the movie, there's a reason why the Bell Witch was terrorizing the Bell family than it was in the folklore. And if I told you exactly what happened in the movie, like why the witch was terrified, being mean or whatever, it would spoil the whole movie. And I don't want to do that to you.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but it
Hey,
is based on the Bell Witch.
hey, next, I have another story from where I used to live.
You tell.
Okay. Gather on, everybody. Elise, quick, give me the flashlight. Throw it over.
Flashlight
Okay,
passed.
interesting too. Get this thing on. Now, where I used to live, there was a mountain. Mostly a very well known place everybody used to go to hang out, have fun, and everything. This place was known as Devil's Canyon. Now, the story that took place of
Ooh.
this was many, many years ago, back when the Native Americans were still around. The whole area was ran by a very well known tribe. Now, this tribe was known for thriving in its agriculture in every way and every sorts until a few years after they settled in, they were basically, how would I say, they were basically all taken out by people, by invaders, people that were coming in and taking over their land. One person in particular that stood out was also known as the Lady in White. Now, the legend of this place says if you are there past a certain hour after midnight, the most is around like at 2 in the morning, which is also known like as, demonic hours for some of us. You can literally look up above on the very top of that mountain and see the apparition of the lady in white up. Also, other things that took place up here was that later on, after when those events happened, that hill, that canyon was also used as a sacrificing area, an altar in this case. So people that were kidnapped or taken were sacrificed up to there. And if you stay there as well too, I think during the night of Halloween, you can still hear the sounds of people whispering among the hills in the canyon, and you can see small little shadows walking around by the trees
Oh,
around near
that's
the river.
terrifying.
That is
Hmm.
terrifying.
And I had an actual experience once when I went up there. So I went with a couple of my friends at the time for like college and everything. You know, we were all sitting in the car, we were all chit chatting and everything. And all of a sudden, we had the radio turned on. You know, we had music in the background. You hear the sound of the radio changing, so there's static, and you just hear like everybody was just like, "Oh, what's going on?" and everything. I kid you not. I looked from the side of the passenger window because I was sitting up in the front, and you just see. I just look, and I seen my other friend who was driving look over next to me. You just see a small handprint on the side of the window right where I was sitting at.
Mm.
Oh,
Like it was like a very faint small handprint. Like you know how like if you put like baby powder on the
yeah.
like on your hand and you
Yeah.
lightly touch that's how it looked like in
Oh
the window.
dear.
That reminds me, you guys remember that urban legend about the train track? About like if a car gets stuck on the train track, it automatically moves. And when you look on the
Oh yeah, I've heard about it.
about the
Yeah.
Oh,
kids, about the
really?
kids that,
Yes.
dude, that reminds me of that.
It was the same thing like that too. And then what's even more terrifying was I think that same evening we had got out of the car, which number one rule in horror movies, if you're staying in one
Don't
spot,
get
you
out
stay
of the
there. You don't go.
car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wanted to get out of the car for a minute because it was getting hot in the car. You know, it was
Yeah,
getting
no,
stuffy. It was
don't.
cold during that
Please,
time.
no.
I kid you not. The moment I stepped out, and you know, mind you, I can pick up around when I feel a shift in like in the area that we were in. I was literally in the front of the car where the hood is, and I kept looking forward, and all my fucking senses was triggering me so much to where I literally looked at everybody. I was like, we need to get in the car and we need to leave now. I kid you not, we all got into the car and we drove off. And as I looked out behind me in the windshield in the back, all I saw was something was trying to come to the back of the car behind us,
Oh fuck
like a
no.
Oh
very
heck,
Fuck
it
no,
no.
was
no, no,
No.
no.
it was like
No.
a it was like a vivid shadow, like
No.
slowly trying to come.
No.
And I was
No.
just like, we need to leave.
Yeah,
Fuck
Elise does
no.
not want to
Literally,
hear this.
I'm dark. It's
they
dark in my room. Shit. I have to
they
turn my
lit-
light now.
we literally got to the gas station that was like not that far away from where the canyon was, and everybody was like looking at me and they're like, "What happened?" Or like, "Are you good?" and everything. I kid you not, the moment I sat for like outside of the car and I was sitting on the floor, I felt all my fucking senses like just flaring up so much with that energy. I was just like, you guys are not allowed to step foot back up in that little area in the back where the canyon is. They're like, wow. I was like, you don't want to. And then when I explained to them of the whole thing of the area and that history, everybody literally went to church the next day to get doused in holy water. And I looked at them and I was like, you see why you guys need to listen to me when I tell you these things? And they're like, we're so sorry, Comey. I was like, y'all had one job. One job.
No, Levi, the story we were talking about the kids,
Yeah.
there's like a little spooky story of a school bus of kids was hit by a train, like it stalled on a train track and they got hit by a train. And so basically the story goes is if a car gets stuck on that train track near if it stalls and it automatically feels like someone is pushing the car across the train tracks, and people have been known to see little handprints, like little kids' handprints on the back of their car. But it got debunked.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that urban legend is like it's a scary story, sad, but it got debunked.
Oh.
Taking off with the car moving forward, there is this one I remember the story of it, and my brother told me once because he actually had this happen to him. So there's a little secret passway that you go and take when you're going up to the mountains. Where they say if you pass the bridge that's up there, and if you leave your car, I think on parked or in reverse, the car instead of going reverse, it goes forward like it's being pulled, like it's being pulled in.
Ooh.
No, maybe
There's
this is
that
why I like
one.
don't read these stories because I'm just like thinking like, oh, what if it's gonna happen to me? If I read it, then will it happen to me because I read that story?
Levi, you live in a whole other area. That's not going to affect you unless you show up to where I used to live and everything back
Oh
in the
yeah.
West Coast.
Well,
Then
after hearing
yeah,
your, then that's the place I am not going.
well, look at
I
you,
think maybe that's
look at
why
you,
my
Levi.
parents doesn't like tell me those kinds of stories though.
Yeah, no, I can tell these stories off the ends. I even scare my own parents with these kind of stories, and this is the stuff they grew up with. So it's just
Nah,
like, you know,
nah. Speaking of, since Comey told a real experience, I'll tell my real life experience. So, I've been living in this house for I want to say maybe almost 10 years. Um, so we had a little boy. I know we had a little boy in our house, like the spirit of a little boy. I haven't seen him at all, and that means I don't want to see him at all. It doesn't mean for him to come out and scare me. So I have nephews. So this is when I was working morning shifts at my job. I came home, I went to sleep. I woke up and I thought I saw one of my nephews at the foot of my bed looking at me, like hovering over me. So I just thought nothing of it. So I went to sleep. When I woke up, I saw that two of my nephews was in there and I was like, "Mom, where's I don't want to say his name on stream, but Mom, where's this nephew?" And she said, "Oh, he isn't here." I was like, "No, like I saw him. Like I saw him." It was like, "No, he wasn't here." So, and my other nephews, I don't believe have never gone into my room when I was asleep. So it stands to reason that little boy was watching me sleep, hovering above me, and that kind of freaked me the fuck out.
Oh my goodness.
I've heard him giggle too.
Oh,
Like I've
that's
actually
even
heard him
worse.
laugh. Like
Now
I
that's
took
just
my dog
worse.
out. My nephews were sleeping in my room, and I took my dog out. I was outside. All of a sudden, I heard a little boy giggle coming from my room, and I thought, "Oh, one of my nephews is up." I went in. They were both asleep. I kid you not. They were both sound asleep.
I
So
would be panicking. No.
I was like, okay, all right, like, no, no, no. There, because we have like an old woman, we have a little boy, and we have some kind of old man, I believe, too. No, I haven't seen them in a while. I don't want to see them. What about you?
I don't think I had one, but I think my sister had one too when she was a kid. And she actually told me this story before. So she was like, staying over at her cousin's house for like a sleepover when they were kids. I think she was like sleeping downstairs while her sister was sleep. Not no, her cousin our cousin was sleeping upstairs. And at nighttime, I think she said like she heard her like cousin like screaming, and she like woke up. And the parents woke up though, cause the cousin said like she saw like her doll like in the hallway though, because she owns a doll as well, like many dolls though, and she like woke up. She said that she saw like a doll in the hallway or something though. I wasn't there, but my sister told me the story before. She said like the doll was also like floating above her as well.
Oh fuck no,
Yeah,
Comey,
I
you
think
still
that's the
there,
reason
honey?
why my sister like got
I'm
rid of
still
the
here.
doll, because she used
I'm
to
just
own a
vibing.
doll in her room though, and I think after the story she got rid of it.
I don't blame her for getting rid of the doll.
Yep.
I don't blame her at all. I get rid of that damn doll too if I saw it floating over my head. Although, could it be sleep paralysis?
Maybe
Basically,
though.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't like sleep paralysis. That shit's scary.
Oh yeah, I think I might have encountered once as a kid. I don't remember. It's been a wild time.
Oh, that was like ever just like lay down and you try to wake up. You're fully awake, but you cannot open your eyes no matter how hard you try.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's how I cannot stand that shit. It freaks me the fuck out.
No. No.
Oh God. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I
Well,
have
this
one
got a
story
little
in
darker though.
particular.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no, I have a story that's a little bit much sad, but it's a little bit more like dark side kind of in a way. So house that my parents are staying in, where, Mama Kami and, Papa Blue lives in. Before it was a house, it used to be, I think I told you this story at least. I don't remember if I did. I know I told my husband about it, but story goes that this used to be a daycare center. It used to be, a place where, kids would get dropped off, and be taken care of. So there was a little girl that used to go there a lot. She was very kind, very courteous, always liked to be around, the adults and everything. And I guess one day a fire had broken out of there and everybody was, cleared out. They tried to stop the fire and everything. But when they counted each of the kids that were in there, she was missing from the group. And that's when they realized that she was trapped in the bathroom and she
Oh.
couldn't
Ooh.
have gotten out. She ended up dying in that fire that broke out, which, because of that, they ended up shutting down the whole place, basically tearing it down. And it was just left as nothing but an empty land until it was bought and they ended up building a house on it, aka my parents' house. So when I grew up living in that house, I would literally have nights where whenever I would go to the restroom, I would always just hear the sound of somebody knocking or walking near the door. Like you'll hear little tiny footsteps, like, the sound of a little girl kind of like walking in like her little shoes. And I would always like hear the knocking. And after when I'm done in the restroom, I wouldn't see nothing. But the one time that I was like getting out of like the shower and everything, I was washing my face. I saw the little small figure of a small little girl hunching over, covering her eyes like if she was crying. And when I try to get closer to this girl, she just instantly disappears in front of me. And I know still to this day, she's still there at that house. She's just kind of like, I don't know, kind of just keeping an eye on the house for my parents because, they're at that old age and, I mean, they're grandparents now and, she's just looking out for them and stuff because, it was pretty sad, but I don't know. Like I felt like from that day when I saw her and everything, I kind of just guess that she just likes being around me a lot because I always leave stuff for her. I usually would kind of put things that would kind of you know make her feel comfortable in a way. But at the same time, I'm just like you're not here no more. But it's just like at least I know that you're here. I know that your presence, exists in the house.
Oh, that is sad.
It
Dang.
really is. But no, I mean, I always do leave little like plushies and stuff for her and all that stuff. And I can tell when she holds it or not because whenever I get close to it, I get this cold feeling around the plushies. So yes, I know she has something to play with.
Okay, okay. Off
Oh
topic.
wow.
I need to ask you guys this question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait,
You guys like watermelon?
Ooh, I
yes.
used to hate it, but now I like watermelons. Also, I just got rated on Twitch. Hello, Raiders. Hello. But yes,
Welcome,
yeah,
Raiders.
story about watermelons though, because I think at first I used to like dislike eating watermelons, but now after eating watermelons again, I'm actually liking them now.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why
See,
I like dislike them.
well, see,
Mm.
I found out somebody that I have yet to watch likes putting mustard on watermelon.
What?
I was like, who in their right fucking mind puts mustard on watermelon? Who? Like, that is crossing a line there. That is crossing a line.
Never heard of someone putting mustards in watermelons or anything else.
That is blasphemy. Just like putting milk, dipping pizza in milk is blasphemy as well. That's just, nah, Southern girl right here, you do not put mustard on a watermelon. That is nothing. Nah.
Mustard belongs on hot dogs.
Right.
Yes.
And watermelon.
One thing is that I don't think I've ever tried mustard or ketchup or anything else before on hot dogs as well. And by the way, you may call me basic, but I eat plain hot dogs and I don't eat it with anything on it.
You've never had a hot dog with ketchup on it?
No, I have not.
Levi, I gotta show you how to make bacon wrap hot dogs one day. You'll get a kick
Oh, I
out of it.
actually
No
tried hot dogs wrapped
way!
bacons before.
Have you ever tried it with like grilled veggies though?
Not that I have.
You need to. You're missing out on it. It's a good Mexican dish. I need to show you how to make it one day.
Yeah.
I'm basic too, but I like just ketchup on my hot dog. But
I can't eat ketchup, dude. It
Funny
tastes
story,
weird for me. I don't know.
One thing though, I just learned this a long time ago, but I actually thought ketchup and tomatoes were both separate things. I don't know why I thought of that.
I guess I can see why people may think they're different.
It's like the whole thing with like there's a difference between a lemon and lemon juice. And I look at them like there's no fucking difference. It's just lemon juice comes out of a lemon when it's squished.
Right, I think it
Yeah,
might be the
like-
name itself is what like threw me off though. It might be the name itself.
Probably.
Ain't ketchup basically just tomatoes with salt?
It's salt with different like seasonings though.
Like I don't like they're really gonna piss off the southern in me, aren't they? Very much so.
Yeah, I can imagine. I looked over at your server at least and then I saw.
Yeah, and I have yet to watch this motherfucker yet. Yeah.
You need to make a
What?
response video for that.
You know what? I'm going to. I will do that. I will make a response for that.
Oh
feeling
wait,
that
I
video.
see it. Oh wait, now I understand
And
what he's talking about with the
And I'm telling
watermelon.
you, I hope he sees that. He's gonna piss off the southern, I tell you that.
Piss off the South so fast.
Oh yeah, he's gonna piss me off very fast. I say he may be hot, but he's gonna piss me off.
He's gonna make you angrily flirtatious with you by putting ketchup on watermelon just to get you riled up.
Dude, I slap him so fucking hard if ever that did happen.
Get
I
him with the
was like-
sandal lace. You have my
I
permission.
don't know why I'm just like visualizing you like slapping like the watermelon mustard away. You just like smack it.
Oh no, I won't slap that. I slap his hand, his cheek. I'll slap his face.
Oh.
I was gonna say, which cheek are you talking about, Elise?
Shut up! Look. Okay, we all know that they're all flat. Okay, we all know this, so there's nothing to slap.
I mean, at least that's something. God, no, at least it wasn't like from the conversation that me and you had the other day, at least from what I showed you on Twitter.
Yes, and I cannot reveal it because then her husband will know. She doesn't want her husband to find out.
Uh-oh. And especially this being live.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't see. He doesn't notice unless he pops into the stream DC randomly. Then I'm fucked completely.
Well, the status is not set to be open VC though, so
Okay, good. Let's keep it like that.
yeah.
At least you shut your goddamn mouth.
Nope.
Please.
So, everybody, let me tell you why. Gather around, okay?
Oh dear.
I'm hiding, Levi. Don't mind me. I'm hiding in the pumpkin.
I'm
So,
afraid.
nah, I won't do it. There's a good chance Tim might find out, and I don't want to say it.
Okay, yeah.
It just portrays on something, and I'm just like looking over. I'm just like, oof, oof.
Oh, that was
By the
close.
way, Levi, have you seen some of the new scenes to Hazbin Hotel season 2 yet?
Ooh, I have not actually. I was actually gonna like watch like the episodes like very soon, but I changed the last minute and watched Nightmare on Elm Street instead though. Since I saw the runtime on those two episodes, and I'm like, oh, but I want to watch Nightmare on Elm Street first, and then I'll watch it later.
See, also, I was wanting to watch the new Twist of Wonderland because episode 1 dropped yesterday. But when I go and try to subscribe to Disney Plus and all that shit, they want me to pay 32 fucking dollars just to
Oh
watch a
yeah,
damn show. Like, are you
that
fucking
is
kidding me?
no. They're gonna raise their prices and do this crap.
Are you fucking kidding me? I remember when it used to be $5.99 or $7.99 when Disney Plus came out.
Bro, yeah, no.
Yeah, but with how inflation is going on in the economy, yeah, no, that shit's gonna get raised.
I
And that's for
am
like no ads. And you get the bundle of ESPN and Hulu. I don't need Hulu. I don't need ESPN. I just want Disney Plus to watch the fucking show.
literally me.
But guess who the fuck's gonna be paying $32 on Monday to watch this damn show? Because I want to see what it's all about.
You're gonna suffer through it, at least.
Yes, because I want to see Azul. I want to see my baby.
I have Disney
I want to
Plus.
see Azul.
If you want me to screen like well actually I don't know how to. Maybe I could like sign up Disney Plus on my PC, but I don't know how to do it though.
I probably won't let you do it because it's Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know
You know how
Disney.
Disney is. Yeah.
That annoying, grin, stupid mouse.
Well, Mickey Mouse is now public domain now. Well,
Oh
Steamboat
my
Willie's
goodness,
public domain now.
bro. What's so funny is that literally not even 24 hours later, when that cartoon Mickey Mouse was public domain, immediately the first thing I saw was like a horror trailer ready for
Yes,
it.
yes, like
I know
it's
which one you're talking about.
because there was Winnie the Pooh and now there's Steamboat Willie.
I don't think I've ever like watched those movies though. I just like assumed they were bad and that's it.
Do you know they're supposedly gonna make a second one for the horror movie for Winnie the Pooh?
What?
They already did. They already did,
I
didn't
think
they?
they did. I think I've heard of it.
It never got released. They only showed some of it, like for like how
Oh,
the trailer's supposed to be, but they never fully released the movie. And I'm just looking over. I'm like, don't do this to Winnie the Pooh. How dare you? I'm still recovering from what the fuck they did to Eeyore in the first one. I'm like, they hurt my boy. They hurt my comfy character. How dare they? I know they're supposed to be making one for like Bambi and Pinocchio too,
No,
and I'm
wait,
just
please
like,
what?
don't.
no.
Please leave Bambi alone. Please leave fucking Bambi alone. Please, that poor boy's been through enough. That poor deer has been through enough.
Yeah, they're supposed to make one for
Oh,
Bambi and then the one for Pinocchio, from what I've heard. Well, I speculated from what I've heard. Because it's supposed to take place after when all this stuff happened to Geppetto. And Pinocchio was not too happy with how his body looked. That's all I'm gonna
oh.
say.
And I think
It's pretty
Pinocchio
bad.
is like the only movie that I don't think I still haven't watched yet though.
It's a good movie. I love it. I love Jiminy Cricket in that movie. He's my favorite. He's just a little guy.
When
Little top
Jiminy
hat.
Cricket's been around for a while.
Oh yeah, but he's like a little guy. He's just a little character and stuff like that. He's a little guy, little man. He's just cute.
No, I'm kind of wondering, like, what's gonna happen once everything else goes public domain?
Oh,
Like,
that I
Hell's gonna
don't
break
know.
loose. I'm gonna tell you right now, all hell is going to break loose. Especially, I'm looking at all of you artists over there hiding in the corner. I know what kind of art you be doing. Don't think I won't know what you're gonna do when it goes public domain.
Yep.
I mean, well, I think they've already made some horror interpretations of some stories. Like, I know Snow White's got a horror version to it. Um,
I know Little
uh,
Mermaid does too.
Wait,
really?
really?
Little Mermaid does?
Yeah. You guys never heard of the original story for the Little Mermaids?
Oh yeah,
I
I'm talking
think
about movie.
I
I
I
know
think I
I know the
remember
story.
some of the story of the original.
Yeah, no, I know the original is sad. Really, it's tragic.
Yeah, I think that's
It's
one I
very
know about
tragic.
the original.
Imagine what would happen if they end up having it all public domain. Imagine they use the real life
Mm,
stories behind it and make it
Hmm.
into horror movies. You know how
then
fucked the Little Mermaid
Hmm.
would be?
no, if you want to know about that, then Sleeping Beauty would be more fucked up. If you know her origin story
Oh,
of her
No,
great
I
story,
don't know much
that would
about
be more
Sleeping
fucked up.
Beauties. I've never
That would
watched
be.
the movie, and I don't know much about Sleeping Beauty, including the original.
Oh, let me tell you, I won't say some words on here because this does happen in her story, but in one by Brothers Grimm, I believe, I don't know if it's her origin story or not, but you know how Disney interprets Sleeping Beauty has to be wakened by the kiss of a prince?
Yeah, and it doesn't happen, I assume.
Well, what happened in the story is, let's just say she was taken advantage of while she was
Oh
asleep
no, 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 no,
multiple
no.
times,
No, no,
and she
no.
gave birth multiple times while she was asleep. But she ended up marrying the person that actually took advantage of her. So
oh, sleeping Stockholm syndrome is what I'm hearing.
that's yeah. So
No,
so
I
they
was
actually
actually
made
going to
public
say that
domain of that
I
being
was
so fucked up.
no, I was actually gonna say like maybe they should like make like those movies but base it on the fairy tale story. But after hearing I'm like, actually never mind, I take it back.
Well,
I think
Frozen's
the one
based on
that
the story of Snow
probably,
Queen.
Wait,
I
Frozen
think
has
the
a
one that
folklore story? What?
Hold on, let Comey
I
go for a
feel
second.
I feel like the one that would probably break me really bad if they try to make it into a horror movie. There's two in particular. If they did it for the Jungle Book and Dumbo, I would fucking have my heart
Oh,
shattered for Dumbo. I
Dumbo,
would fucking cry.
Dumbo's already sad as it is.
They don't need to fucking break my childhood heart like that even more, man. It just
Mm,
Snow Queen.
well,
Because the Snow Queen is she's a villain and she ends up freezing a boy's heart and takes the boy, kidnaps the boy basically. And so his friend has to go save him. And only, you know how in the movie, Anna's love is what or Elsa's love is what melts the
oh
frozen
yeah.
heart. Basically, the little girl's love for her friend, for the boy, ends up saving him, melting the heart, melting his cold heart. She's based on the Snow Queen.
Interesting. I never knew. I thought like I never knew. I thought it was like an original story. I didn't ever knew it was inspired by a folklore story.
Mm-hmm. But no, with Dumbo,
Dumbo?
yes. And then you hear the song Baby Mine
Oh,
playing in the
sorry, you
background when that
cut.
happens.
Sorry, you
No,
cut. I'm
no,
sorry. You got cut out when you
no.
said Dumbo, and it just cut it off.
I'm sorry. I was like, what if they killed the mom? If they paint public domain and they play Baby Mine when Dumbo come to see his dead mom. Oh,
Oh,
Stop. I'm gonna fucking physically cry. Don't do this.
oh
I
no.
won't. I'm sorry. I'll
Change the
stop.
topic. Change the topic.
Yeah, we'll change topic.
All right. I still haven't seen Frozen 2.
Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1, I'll say this.
Really?
Yeah,
I never fully got to finish Frozen
I
2,
don't.
oddly enough.
I'm sorry. Frozen 2 is so much better than Frozen 1 because Frozen 1 was I don't know, I, Frozen 2 was so much better. I actually cried in Frozen 2.
Interesting. I never. I'm surprised. Because it's so crazy. I still haven't seen Frozen 2 yet. Because I remember I watched Frozen in theaters, but I never seen the second one.
Well, they're making the Frozen 3, so you might as well get on it.
Oh yeah, and you also do you want to know what another sequel that's being made? The new Scream movie, which the trailer just came out.
Please don't. I have yet to see the other ones, and I don't know if I want to because I don't know if I want to continue. They need to let it go. Just let it go. They were fine after the third movie, and then
Yeah,
they should just
just
let the fucking thing go.
what's even worse that I heard that there's also going to be a Halloween TV series remake.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm like, can we just like
Why?
let go, please? We've seen these stories many times, please.
Because they are running out of ideas. No one's original no more. Like, no one is original. Disney's no longer original. Look what happened with Wish. They tried to be original with Wish. Look how that flopped.
Wish?
Yeah, and look at Lilo and Stitch. They took that and they ruined that movie. Like, people were pissed off at the ending of that movie. Like, no. People just I think today, yes, I might get hate for this, but I will tell you this now. Directors, people who make movies, you need to be original. Don't go remaking all these classics and then they're just going to be bad. Like, be original. Then if you can't be original, why the hell are you making anything? Like, we've had enough Halloween. We've had enough Friday the 13th. We've had enough Ghostface. We've had enough of everything. Just stop it. Just stop it. It doesn't need to continue.
Not wrong, actually.
Like, how many Halloween movies are there? Damn, and some of them
There's
not even
like
canon.
too many because I know there's like 2 or different reboots. I don't know because I think it got rebooted many times.
Oh, it did. Rob Zombie made a reversion of it, which
I was also
like Rob Zombie's version of Halloween.
There's one thing I do like about it is that how Michael Myers was portrayed. He's like very tall and scary, and I also love the mask though.
Oh yeah, like Rob Zombie's version was. I know people didn't like it, but I loved it. I thought it was pretty good. It was brutal, but it was good. Now, when they remade Nightmare on Elm Street, that fucking sucked.
Oh, I've never seen a remake, but I heard it sucks a lot.
Yes, because Robert Englund is not Freddy Krueger in that movie.
Yeah, I think Robert Englund says how he'll like stop playing Freddy Krueger.
I mean, can you blame him?
I need to close out Twitter because I am seeing a lot more things on there. My face is now feeling slightly flushed.
Oh, is it because of you? Yeah, is it because of you know who? Did you see the picture I posted in your DMs in your office?
What did you throw in my office?
I was like, you want to eat that sandwich, don't you?
That's not the only thing I want to be biting onto, but go on. No, Levi, you should have heard Elise earlier when my husband was in the VC area with us too. He was making her die laughing no, he was making her die laughing really hard because of like with his voice acting for a little bit, and I was over here just dying, just trying to gasp for oxygen that was trying to go through my brain, which was funny.
Oh wait, what was he like doing?
He was being an old man Reagan, is what he was being.
It was fucking hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. Also, I was trying my hardest not to piss myself over in the call.
And I was trying to build my house in Sons of the Forest. Like,
it was worth it though. You needed a good laugh.
I needed a good laugh. I did.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Levi, going back to Hazbin Hotel season 2, I am gonna like it. Like, they actually brought out the voice of God in this season.
Oh really?
Well, see, God's not going to be a character in the show.
All right.
Because Viv wants to show respect, because but they have the voice of God, and she is beautiful.
Oh, okay. After stream, I might have to watch those episodes immediately.
Like, she's so beautiful.
I am gonna probably have to start getting ready to hop out here because I gotta go make dinner and I gotta go make lunch.
All right. Well, I was actually gonna like end the stream right around here, but it was actually nice having you two here, though, and hearing the stories and yapping for a while.
Anytime. I actually gotta hop out too because it's dark in my room and I need to turn my light on. I also need to go get a drink or something, and I also need to take a shower since I am gonna be working tomorrow. So.
All right, you guys take care of things. Guys, need anything? You guys know where my office is.
Will do.
Yeah. And to the viewers watching, thank you guys for coming to stream. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and hope you have a great Halloween tomorrow. If you're trick-or-treating, then good luck. If you're not trick-or-treating, then maybe you can watch movies. And if you're working, then I wish you best luck and hope you get a nice rest. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining, and happy Halloween, even though it's not, though. I'm streaming early.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.